stage, but the TA getting that gold from the courier kill, able to get a second salve, so SumaiL not really in the place where he wants to be. This matchup is very finesse-based, and that courier dying cost him quite heavily.
That arrow almost connected to SumaiL. He just happened to be in front of it. I don't even know if that was on purpose or if that simply was just happened to be coincidence, but he's dodged the arrow nonetheless and able to survive. Meanwhile, though, middle lane, you see the flank coming in. Oh, maybe not, actually. Crit kind of just running on through. He's going to take a good amount of damage, actually. Is he going to be feeding first blood here? Oh, my God. He ends up going down right there. Templar Assassin, though. But what cost situation for him, he is going to be turn killed a 1-for-1. And now Z-Freak going to run it off. Could not chase down Zai right there, but that almost...
I think a lot of it comes down to how Axe does in this jungle. He has had pretty decent cap spawn, so level 5 already at 3.5 minutes, almost the Tranquil Boots. So if he can get a quick Blink Dagger, they make stuff happen with the... Oh my goodness.
I just don't get it. SumaiL was so aggressive right there. I thought they heard already pushed it in for a second, but no, they're just simply kind of creep skipping here and going beyond. They do have Swindle, pops that Diabolic Edict here. And probably going to get this early tower kill. No fortification. Meanwhile, top lane, Moo goes down. Kunkka and Anti-Mage enough damage to get the job done there. Did you catch that by chance? I unfortunately did not.
No, I would assume he just hit the Blind Torrent as Zai is actually going the more damage-oriented build, getting the Tidebringer as compLexity has a lot of push. They have the Tree Ants, you know, the Leshrac, a lot of squishy heroes that if he does get like an early phase boots, the Tidebringer can be pretty good, getting some good splash damage for them. So not getting the X, just hitting the Blind Torrent. You know, who needs X if you're just good enough to hit the torrents on your own?
Yeah, and that meanwhile, now that was SumaiL. Actually, he played that fairly well, attempting to get away, but that was honestly just good play by compLexity as a team right there. And they're also going to be able to take out crit, it looks like. Maybe. Oh, the leap was awkward. The arrow! Oh, it's going to miss. And
yeah.
Time.
cancel trying to get a little fancy, trying to Cyblade off of one of the tree ants that was low onto the Oracle, but the tree ants weren't actually below half HP, so he sort of like canceled his attack animation, and wasn't able to get in range for the right click.
That's an advantage of having a Leshrac as a support role. He is going to be dunked. That's not the advantage. He ends up falling right there. But again, he can do plenty of damage himself, especially if he catches somebody.
And especially versus heroes like Kunkka and Axe that can get on top of her and kill her. So the coil up looks like they're going to coil him now and maybe get 2 kills here as Swindle's in the lane.
Yeah, they're going in, but the flank coming from behind. Now SumaiL, he did not get actually Berserker called right there, but it's still enough damage to secure the kill as the Culling Blade comes out. Cancel, meanwhile, they're a fraction tanky, ain't tanky enough. Another Culling Blade, and down it goes Templar Assassin. A 2 for nothing. You see how low several people got, including the Puck, actually. Teleporting fairly earlier on, shortly after 6 and setting up kills. Do you think Moose should be looking to be more active now, or is it understandable he hasn't maybe been just yet? As Puck, nice combo right there, and it is going to be enough for the kill. They put him under with the imprisonment. Here comes the ship, though. Does catch Templar, but he is fine, despite being locked in place. They just did not have the follow-up. Speaking of that teleport, Moose like, I got you, Breaky, don't worry. However, it's not going to get a kill, as they're just a little too far back. Going to be content on trading this, if anything. As they are putting that pressure on now. So yeah, reactions from either team. I mean, fortification is ready to use. I believe nobody's putting up there. OD goes down meanwhile in the jungle. Looks like he just simply got caught by the roaming axe and that.
Didn't have the 4 staff picked up from base yet, and able to get the call leading to the boat with no save from the Astral.
Swindle, he's just simply running, but that Battle Hunger going to help chase him down. Pops everything he has, hoping to maybe even get a turn kill out of this, but that Mana Void doing work. But here comes the supporting cast just in time. The 4-staff forward from JK, the tree wraparound on a crit over here in the background. He's going to try to heal up, ain't going to be enough though. So they do get the pick on Oracle as well as Axe prior to that. And it was only for the Leshrac dead though. At least spots the Leshrac coming out. The rest know they could be in trouble. Puck, he's still sticking around. He gets the silence off, uses the illusory aura, but he's going to be chased down by Cancel. And Puck will eventually be killed there. So yeah, he hung around a little bit too long. He really wanted that tower. That just wasn't going to happen though. So the greed is real for SumaiL. Now 1-4-3 this game. Again, not the prettiest game for him. So compLexity, they're keeping the activity up, and that's to their benefit. In fact, that trap hits crit right there, and that's a 3-shot essentially. To follow.
Yeah, compLexity is getting to play this style. What a dope juke. He stopped really early because they knew they would look further. That was really nice.
And now the chase actually, as they do catch Oracle over here. A little bit of lag on my side, but Oracle will be picked off right there. The rest do get out. Wow. That wasn't well played by him. He actually managed to escape that right there. Puck is silenced now, and he's probably... Oh, Oracle. False Promise comes out at the last second. However, Oracle will fall shortly after. And Puck is going to manage to get away the face shift. Yep, it will be enough to make the escape. Marana, meanwhile, up top here, does get picked off. Animage looks like the Mana Void used to take her out.
So you gotta start getting to that point where he can bail and then just instantly give all the Furian's trees. So a little bit harder for compLexity to group up for a push.
Trying for the Roshan here in the meantime, but obviously EG is not giving it up for free. They are sticking around the imprisonment on SumaiL there. They'll throw out the illusory orb just to kind of scout it out. Cancel, meanwhile, he's stealthing in. He's going to find the jump. He does on Oracle in the background, gets the quick kill. So no false promise is going to be coming for him, but at what cost here? You see, oh, nice put himself under by OD right there as a ship game clashing through. They do pick off Puck to the side. Kunkka gets taken out, and a triple kill for cancel, actually. He was just wrecking face throughout that.
You're called, and so you'll just kill yourself in the blade mail, but making sure you didn't have that on. Universe calling him and hoping he had it on autocast, but not. So actually living there, and Universe sort of stranded in the middle of nowhere, hoping he didn't have that, hoping he had it on autocast, going for the kill, but a nice play that not many people do.
Yeah. You see pick off Leshrac, meanwhile, almost got Trian actually, but, or Nature's Prophet, excuse me. Not the Trian. For Nature's Prophet, going to be good against that, and sure enough, it is finished, of course. On Samu right here. Is he going top? No, just scouting up there. Oh, they're going middle. That's what they're going. They're going to chase down a couple here. Crit is caught, and a couple of auto attacks from Cancel, and that'll do him in. So they get the easy kill instead, and SumaiL was picked off. Over to the behind, it looks like, in the flank. Coming out. Nice little dodge there from Cancel, though, throwing out some traps in the background. Extra harassment provided. See over here, OD jumps in actually onto Axe. They catch up before T follows it up, and Axe is going to fall in the background. Split Earth hits a couple, meanwhile RTZ jumped in. They do take out OD. They also get the kill onto Leshrac. OD, they're coming back up with the revival of the Aegis right there. However, a lot of damage from RTZ as he's back up. Puts himself under. Meanwhile, Jumper Assassin in the background got picked, and down goes OD as well. I believe that was a buyback. Yeah, it was on an Axe right there.
Bash.
They got moved, the Bash comes out, and it gets the kill. Those bashes, man.
As I say that, I praise Just, definitely a favorable fight for EG.
Yeah, you got to wonder, too, compLexity, did they dive a little bit too much? I mean, they really dove on that Axe initially, especially TA in the background. They kind of split him up for the rest of the fight. You see Leshrac, meanwhile, just gets picked off as the support comes in with Animage, and no chance for him to survive through that one. Stun follow-up, the arrow hits as well, but there's just too much support nearby, and it's a little too deep right there. So they finally land a combo on him, only to come up short. Now Puck is in pursuit, though. Illusory Orb, that's a haster. That's why he's so fast, obviously. Leshrac, he just takes the Dream Coil stun immediately. And that was actually the correct decision in the end from Meld. In fact, TA now returning the two-shot on a crit right there. He says, crit this bitch. Takes out Puck as well. And now Zai all of a sudden on the run with 2 players dead. It's going to be a 3rd kill. I think that's an example of overextension right there.
Yeah, they definitely went way too far for that kill, costing them 3. SumaiL with no buyback. Zai does have buyback, and the Oracle no buyback as well. So only 1 buyback, and Anti-Mage, not really a hero that can jump into this lineup without a team backing him up. May actually cost them a 2nd set of racks and possibly the game.
Wow, that's something that happened right there. But Axe is going to jump in. The ship coming out in the background, but it looks like TA or the target initially is going to be fine throughout refraction, doing some work, but he gets locked down now by the bashes. The splitter is not going to be enough, and down goes that TA, spamming that gem as he dies. It's going to be picked up in the background by EG. They don't need their full team. They got it with just RTZ as well as Universe and Zai. And they do clean up, actually. They push them out, a 2-kill advantage for them in that fight, and the rest just poured out. But, well, even with the however, and Leshrac, just a matter of time before the inevitable happens. Nice arrow on Animage. So actually, it's going to keep him alive a little bit longer here. Are you kidding me? There's the mech use. How is he still alive? That's just absurd. Finally goes down. Animage is like, I'm tired of this. Pops the Mana Void. And actually staff it away, as well as the phase shift from Puck right there, too. avoid that arrow. Man, this Roshan, who's going to get it? Arteezy trying to finish it off. Wilson, no, Odie stole it! Odie takes it away from him, puts him under as well. Will this be enough in the long run? Universe, the slam dunk to take out OD. Force the Aegis use right away, but TA, the bash procs are real. They're coming out. He's going to melt right there. B5 for the time being. Goes out with Chris himself. Axe is going to die. And now in the midst of though, you do see Animage doing plenty of damage on OD on the uphill, but he's lost all his teammates. It's right now a 4 versus 1. Animage though here that could possibly do this. Sinity's Eclipse though comes out, and he'll blink away the last second, but the Tree Protector minions are there, and it secures the kill onto him with JK blinking in to finish the job. That was Nature's Prophet minions. Anyways, a 5 for 1. They stole the Aegis, and that's what set the tone of that fight right there, no doubt. The buyback's happening on both Animage and Axe, though. They jump onto Nature's Prophet, and the spins are coming out. He's going to throw him in the trees, though, but he's going to be chased down here most likely and will actually be killed. He does not have a buyback here, but compLexity wins that fight, no doubt.
Yeah, that was like the dream scenario. They get drawing a line down to the bottom line, so they want to push out these lanes, then immediately go smoke down to bottom, thinking compLexity will push these lanes up. compLexity actually sitting on a hill, looking for a fight here.
Oh, they jump in onto Leshrac. Not the prime target necessarily. They do kill him quickly, but TA's the prime target, and he gets cutthroat right there with the coling blade. OD also going to be picked off, so that smoke does wonders for EG, and here's that beeline that you're talking about. Damage. Puck, though, however, jumps in only to get stunned himself, and he is in trouble. Pops the phase shift. Yes, he will actually be able to make this escape. Not the same for crit, though. Got caught with being a little too comfortable right there. So they do get the kill on an Oracle at least. Again, TA not having a buyback, though. So that's a nice little item to have for the team of compLexity as well. Animage's kind of charging in, going YOLO mode right here. They want to make a play. They do catch Leshrac out to the side. The BKBs are up, though. TA versus the Animage. Seems like Animage winning the fight so far. Does finish off SumaiL off to the side. Finally, though, TA, can he survive through this? Somehow the Hex coming out on Animage. No, he cannot. TA just melts in the midst of that fight. Right there, Z-Freak as well, now trying to run on Marana, dealing with just an illusion in the background. Sanity's Eclipse was used. No kills just yet in favor of compLexity. They do get one, though, on Axe. Is it going to be a second? No, it's not. The Mana Void takes down OD, and Moo also gets picked off. Looks like the Marana able to make her escape on a 4-for-2 exchange. I mean, Animage, as you pointed out, he's just really at that unkillable, you can't do anything about it. It's already happening. The tree's put around Animage, but it's like he doesn't even care that they're there. It takes a little bit extra damage. Again, though, has that Aegis. Puck jumped in. Okay, well, he's going to be saved for the time being with that shared fate. BKB in the background from Animage, but you don't want to go too deep here. In the background over here, you got TA now trying to do some work against the supporting cast. That refraction taking up quite a bit, but as soon as it wears off, you just see cancel melt right there. He somehow manages to escape at the split last second right there as Leshrac goes down. But the objective is completed, and cancel was picked off when it was all said and done. He does not have a buyback. And that could be it in favor of EG now, as they are going to break through and secure their second set of racks right here. So again, trying to move on to the winner bracket finals against compLexity, and may have just done it.
Yeah, no buyback on the TA as well, so even harder for them to kill this Animage with almost no physical damage left. OD just getting shredded by Zai actually has a Bloodthorn now, so keeping the OD from astraling himself during these fights, taking away one of their only defensive mechanisms. Really nice pickup from him, and also guarantees the crit whenever he blinks in with the X.
Well, the Arteezy Animage lives up to his name this game, no doubt. Definitely needed him to be successful, and he was up for the challenge yet again. He's going to pop that BKB as he goes right back in. He gets a nice bash right there, but just simply going to go for the melee racks. Not dead just yet, though. They're doing a good job of kiting him quite a bit. Again, he has the Aegis, so even if he falls right here, which he is, will pop right back up. But now OD doesn't have a buyback, so compLexity really just playing to the end right here, knowing that this is it anyways for them, being game number 3, of course. See the trees put around the melee racks. Got to keep them off as long as possible. And Arteezy's like, all right, you're gonna block the racks. I'll go for hero kills instead. I'll kind of buff those stats of mine. So always look a little bit sexier, he says. So that'll be accomplished, and that now should actually do it here. Obviously, no GG's being called just yet, but I think EG's going to move on to the winner bracket finals. So.
Yeah, Arteezy with 38k net worth, double the next closest person. Really played very pristine this game, gave up no pickoffs throughout the entire game. I think only dying in one fight. Yeah, the fight by the Roshan, so never giving him a chance to pick him off, playing, just as he should. And this is sort of Arteezy's game to lose at that point after he had gotten some of the core items and, not giving anything away.